How Long Gone, Chris Black, another beautiful day in New York City. We're having a prime week, I would say. And I'm ready for all to come crashing down sooner than later just because, you know, God gives and God taketh away, Jason.
Amazon Prime Week in New York, savings to be had. God's...
Oh, whoa, hold on. I didn't know it was Amazon Prime Week. Let's get that out of the way up top. What are you copping?
No. You just said it was a Prime Week in New York, and I got excited. I have my little Bezos bag. I'm sorry about that.
You love deals. I know that about you.
I just ordered something. I just put in an Amazon order minutes before the show began recording, not to go full behind the scenes mode, but you know, I just
let's run down the order, bro. Let's go. Come on, pull it up. Pull up your wish list from your bio and let's see what
this is still a free podcast, you guys. All right, syringes. Do you
think your customers bought you anything?
Okay, my cart. I got 2 cases. 2 cubes of LaCroix sparkling water in the pure flavor.
Oh, interesting. You're buying that. You're buying that on Amazon.
Yes, I found that you can buy the 12 packs of LaCroix. Yeah, I think you can just get the regular cases delivered, and it just shows up in a cardboard box with all your other Amazon stuff. You don't have to go.
Oh, I see. Because that's what I was.
And they're like $5 a cube too.
That's what I was going to say. That's annoying because I buy them on
Fresh Direct type shit.
Fresh Directs.
You could also buy them with our friends at Hungry Root as well as Flash Food. A lot of solutions out there for your water needs.
You know all our listeners are. If you ain't on the plane, actually, I wanted to bring this up to you because I found it. Well, let's finish your haul. I don't want to deprive people of this.
I know we're like 2 puppies at the dog park. We don't know what to do. Shit or piss or bite. Okay, next up, I got I bought my Goshi exfoliating shower towel. I like to switch those out, every, to be honest, it's more quarterly, but it should be monthly.
That's true.
They are washable. You could throw them in the wash with them and it's fine.
I know you ain't washing that shit, bro. Come on now. I know you ain't washing it. Don't lie.
I'm not washing it, but I'm buying it. What's worse?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying buying it is better. I'm saying I like to replace my shit.
So you're saying treat the Goshi like the ones. Treat the Goshi like the Supreme white tea.
Oh, wear them once, throw them away. Even if they ain't stained, they're stained. You know what I mean?
I went with the color gray because that's all they had, but I'm a big fan of the Goshi exfoliating shower towel. Long body scrubber.
I went with gray because that's all they had.
No, I'm just looking at my shopping cart, and it says color gray, and I was like, it's funny that you say that as if I had an option. Wait, I do have an option. I can go blue, gray, green, red, as well as yellow. Should I get pissy yellow?
I mean, piss yellow. Actually, that made our we made a Hanover master color chart for t-shirts, and piss yellow, my edition, did make it on the chart. We're gonna see, it literally says piss yellow on a document with 100 t-shirts, which I felt like a real accomplishment.
Wow. I mean, I'm proud. I'm like a proud surrogate father, because I'm not saying I invented piss, but you've been on the forefront of piss.
Oh,
but I've been right there with you, brother.
Since we've been on the front lines of piss since day one.
2 urinals side by side, holding hands, letting it go.
I would say that having a red towel in the shower does feel somewhat SVU vibes. So I'm glad.
Okay, blood. I was thinking more like, is it a West Side Gun type of situation? I keep a red rag on me in the shower.
There's a new YG album, another stinker from YG, but I'm sure that he keeps a red Goshi in his shower over in Calabasas. I'm sure.
I keep my red Boshi. What color is that? It's not copper. It's bopper. I would never. Yeah, maybe I will switch it out for the red. Mix things up in the bathroom. People all the time, they're talking about mixing things up, keeping them spicy in the bedroom. No.
Hey, what about the bathroom?
What about the bathroom?
Once again, under-celebrated. All right, so we got a Goshi towel. We got water.
Got Goshi towel, got water, got some wellness formula, got some MCT oil powder.
Okay.
And then I got some coconut oil and vitamin E facial moisturizer, basically.
Sure. Okay. Nice haul.
I'm switching from beef tallow to coconut oil just because
you don't want to smell like fucking
mainly
Brodo.
Because my wife thinks I smell like
it's disgusting.
Fucking mother wolf.
I don't care how well it works. I honestly, and I believe that it does work. You know what I mean? I believe that it does because it wouldn't be so popular.
Of course.
But what's the total on this cart looking like?
Hold on. I'm amending my towel from gray to red because this is what happens. Okay. Add to cart. Looks like we're looking at 6 items, 94.
Okay, we kept it under a bill. That's nice. A little something light on Sunday. Something light.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. And I'm gonna. Do I do Amazon Day Wednesday for a lower carbon delivery?
Fuck no, bro. Amazon. Look, Amazon is the devil. It's ruining our world. If I'm gonna be part of that, I'm gonna accelerate. I'm putting my foot on the gas.
I can literally select it to have it arrive before the podcast is done recording.
That's what you should do. You should. Well, here's the thing. I think also when they say group it together, hell no. I want you to send each thing individually. If you can, if that means it gets to me faster. If we're gonna,
that's not true.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's actually, I gotta.
I mean, as much as you disdain your door people in your NYC building,
not true.
You would not do that because
not true. First of all, they're all men. I want to be very clear. And
what does that have to do with it?
You said door people. I just wanted to correct you because you were wrong.
Got it. I
just want to make sure
your
you're
door
wrong.
Partners.
Some of my door partners I love, some of them I don't like as much, but it's a job that requires a lot of discipline and lack of personality. You know what I mean? Your job is to because I mean, you see a lot of these older people in the building.
Doorman requires lack of personality. I would say that's all personality.
Nope. No. Yes. I mean, in theory, but
in my New York, not in your New York.
Of course, yeah. In New York, you've lived in for years and years. I think that the issue is you see the old people chatting these guys' ears off. So I think they're thankful when someone like me comes in. It's just like, "What's up, man? How are you?" You know what I mean, and keep it pressing.
All business black comes in. They go, "Oh, thank God this cracker don't want to talk to me at all."
Thank God it's not another person with a walker wanting to talk about fucking inter-building politics. You know what I mean? That's
and then you and all the other young bucks in the building you're just counting the days until they die, so you can break down the walls.
Break down the wall. I ordered a book that my friend Adam Ray, former guest of the show, from an author named Megan Garvey, who's like a pretty well-known music writer. It's called Midwestern Death Trip.
Hey, but I'm familiar with the book. I think I follow Megan on Twitter, which is cool.
He was like, "Oh, you guys should have her on the show. She's really good. The book is good so far." I was like, "All right, let me go just buy it while I'm thinking about it." And for the first time ever, I went on Amazon, last one available. So when I clicked buy, I was like, this is so sick. It's officially sold out on Amazon, which I know that's no Books Are Magic or, bookshop.org. But I feel like, selling it out on Amazon, me being the one who bought I felt good about it.
Once again, Chris Black is responsible for a woman in the creative arts for selling out.
That's right.
Sometimes all it takes is one book. Sometimes it takes maybe a deal with Uniqlo or something, but one way or another, we're going to sell out, honey.
We're going to sell them out. But yeah, okay, so I want to talk to you about a new drink I tried, because, I'm not really a new drink trier.
How's the book, by the way? Too soon to tell?
I haven't started it yet, actually. I'm still I'm still finishing another one.
Shout out Megan Garvey.
But so I was...
Shorty knows a dive bar.
I was at Elbow Bakery, because our friend Spencer is moving to the Yay area, so we were celebrating, and people wanted to have hot dogs at Elbow Bakery. I guess there's a delicious hot dog there. And of course they sell out, it's New York. So I go, Friday afternoon, it's a beautiful day outside. It's bumping. There's a line at the bakery for fucking hot dogs, all the Cho and shit.
There's always a line at that bakery, hot dog or not, right?
They're shoveling dogs in. I mean, Shiv and Cho, they're getting 2 dogs each. You know what I mean? It's going down. It's going down in the glizzy space. And they get a drink that I've never had before and bring it out. And I normally wouldn't even take a sip of this, but a cup was poured for me. It's called Strange Water. Have you had this, Jason?
No.
Okay, it's got some
strange.
It's got some very, very, very DTC packaging, which would have kept me away from it. But then I took a sip, and oh baby, pow! A sparkling coconut water
is strange, because I typed in strange water into Google, no other words, just strange water. And then the first thing I see is Good Nut coconut water from GoPuff.
It's these motherfuckers. See, Tom Brady's ruining the coconut water market. Tom, fuck you, man. Let these independent coconut water creators thrive, okay? You're not an indie.
Fuck you.
You're not an indie.
Okay, strange water, coconut water, sparkling coconut water. The fonts are definitely giving
Austin.
Yeah. I mean, which I'm okay with as long as the product is good.
The product is delicious. I really liked it. And so much so that yesterday, Alex and I went to her favorite restaurant in New York, Jim, and I was able to resist the strawberry matcha slushy, which for some reason was calling my fucking name. It just looked so refreshing.
Are you talking about like Gem Home, the little market?
Yeah, Gem Home. Yeah, Gem Home. Yeah. And I purchased another strange water because Alex loves coconut water. She also loves sparkling water. I was like, this is gonna be the perfect drink.
Sure.
And she also loved it. So I think I might try to cop a 12-pack and see if I can integrate it into my life. Only 80 calories too.
4-packs are available for 15. So hold your horses there, sweetheart. Okay, this is good. This sounds great. The coconuts are from the famed Coconut Kingdom.
Oh,
a region of Vietnam.
Okay.
Where special coconuts are renowned for their sweet and tasty, exceptional quality. In terms of coconuts, you simply cannot do better. This is a great plug. I think I've said enough for them to drop maybe one of each over to the house in Glendale. Hit the DMs.
Do they have other flavors or something?
I don't know. I think they just have regular and sparkling.
Oh, they make regular. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Okay, that makes more sense.
Well, okay. Here's my next question, which is something that I like to do, which is mix the coconut with the espresso.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would try that. I mean, the problem was it wasn't the best beverage to pair with a sandwich or a salad. Like, coconut water to me is an independent drink only.
You just finish fucking ripping at Trestles or Malibu or something like that. You cool down with a little
cool down. Yeah, but it really was. It was delicious.
Serve it with a tortilla chip. Maybe that's about it.
Really? Why would you say that? Because of the salt? Corn?
Because I want to drink the sparkling coconut in the car, feed out of the dash on PCH, half an eaten bag of have a corn chips.
Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going.
They're not stale, but they ain't fresh.
I'm noticing lately that some of my favorite tortilla chips.
Speak on it.
And maybe this is my aging palate, but the best ones just taste like Fritos to me. Oh. Because I love Fritos, but I would never purchase
the best. So the best ones. So I guess the Frito, it has a little bit of like a man-made, engineered, fabricated, like the way a Ruffle tastes differently than like a kettle chip, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like crack is different than cocaine. So you're saying you prefer the one that feels a little more processed by man.
Well, the best ones you can buy in a store in New York. What's the ones we used to eat all the time in LA? They're so good.
Rusty's?
No. Rusty's, of course. But remember that brand
Chicas.
Remember when we went crazy on those for a while?
I remember.
Tacombe actually bags their own chip, and it's probably my favorite tortilla chip available at the market, and it really does taste like Fritos to me, and I find that so satisfying.
Okay, the Tacombe tortilla.
They come in blue as well. If you're into that if you're a freak when it comes to the corn, you want to go fucking.
I'm a freak on the cob. I actually purchased some blue corn tortilla chips just 2 days ago because I like. I made some guacamole, but
Jason's famous guacamole.
Yeah, and I've learned as I've gotten older not to go Bourdain mode, but with the guac, less is more. You really want to use the good ingredients and get out of the way. It's like as I get older, I remove more and more ingredients from it.
Okay,
like
so you're putting less.
You're
putting less Hellman's mayonnaise in it now.
There's almost zero Hellman's going into it at this point. Of course, there's a QP base, but no, I mean it's literally like I used to do. red onion. There'd be cilantro.
Oh, sure.
A lot of people put tomatoes in there.
Hell no, get those tomatoes out. I don't want no chunks in my shit.
I know. And when I would do the tomatoes, I would like seed them and remove all like the wet stuff that makes it all soggy and discolors it, and it's just you're like brunoise of the shallots and all this shit, but basically just avocado, lime, salt, and garlic, and you could do some cilantro in there if you want, but like it just everyone likes it more when there's less shit in it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that
assuming you have a great avocado, that's 9/10 of the job.
This is reminding me of the drama when ABC Cochina opened and they had the peas in the guacamole,
of course,
which tasted fine to me, but people really responded, and the texture wasn't bad. Even as a guy who hates boba, I wasn't mad.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the guacamole that has edamame in it either.
Yeah, that's called fusion.
It's called fusion, but it's also a good filler ingredient. Edamames are cheap, loaded with protein.
And avocados be
you
expensive.
Can get them frozen, toss them in there. Whereas avocados, a lot of calories, good fat, of course, and very finicky. If you don't get a good one, they're nasty and disgusting. Edamame is always there for you. It'll stretch out that guac if you have a family of 12.
Yeah, you know us. We're never doing it. You could go to the prep kitchen for this shit.
Or you're poor and you got to throw a wrap party for your Polycules indie flick, and you got 3 avocados and 45 people. We got to stretch it out.
We didn't make it in a Tribeca this year, but the Ridgewood Film Festival is is on the up and up, and we didn't win a prize, but we are in it. So I think that's something to celebrate.
We didn't win a prize. They said we could buy a prize if we choose to, and that's why we have this GoFundMe set up.
We could buy a prize. How did you do? Well, we bought a prize, and it seemed like we did pretty well. I got a plaque on my wall now.
Reminds me of when I made the badminton team in high school, and then after everyone was done celebrating, they said we realized that nobody was cut. Every single person who tried out made the badminton team. All 8 of us.
You go outside and look at the piece of paper posted on the wall, hoping for a crossed out name or two, and it's just everybody's still there. Mm-hmm. I also, in other food news, I went to Roy and Allie are in town because he was doing the How to Spend It festival thing this weekend as well, the FT weekend, and he wanted to go to Potluck, which is a Chinese restaurant that is near our old apartment. I'd been before, and it's very good, but Roy being Chinese, he encouraged us to order the jellyfish salad. Of course, that had never crossed my lips. I'd had maybe a jellyfish in an omakase situation.
This restaurant's called Potluck Club. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's fucking banging. It's very, very good.
We'll see about that.
But the jellyfish salad I really liked it, but I could only do a couple bites because the chewing, my jaw. I mean, you know me. I can give gawk, but it was just I could not. Like, I really liked the flavor.
You're saying you could bang out reps, you just don't love to.
Yeah, like I liked the flavor and I liked the texture, even though it was like the texture.
You'd rather be chewing on a woody or mushroom, perhaps.
They're woodier forward there. Amazing dumpling. But anyway, I was just like, wow, I've never had this before, and I think that seeing jellyfish probably scares almost anyone that's not of Asian descent.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, maybe it scares, maybe it's just like a hard nope.
Yeah. That's probably more accurate.
Just look at it. I mean, because jellyfish, like other things, I don't know, like in terms of like those types of Asian foods, I really like abalone, which is known for its like chew, and you have to cook it the right way. And if you get a really well done one, it has that beautiful bite and a chew, and people like sea cucumbers and other like weird little thingies like that for that chew. Because I don't think jellyfish has any flavor really. It's more
a vehicle
of that mouthfeel.
It's a vehicle.
Right? It's a vehicle, similar to a kelp noodle at Erewhon or whatever.
It's giving seaweed, a wakame. You know what I mean? That's what it's giving to me. Yeah. But I will say abalone. Abalone is an amazing. She did an amazing job on our short film as the DP. So I think that's part of the reason we got so far in the Ridgewood Film Festival.
Abalone. Abalone is a good name for a non-binary roommate. I would agree.
It's a beautiful name for a roommate. It's a beautiful name for a roommate.
What a beautiful roommate you have here. Okay, I like all the food chats going on today. And shout out to Roy, and shout out to I feel like I went to Etra. Our dear friend Andrew over there, Etra, hooked us up with a last minute resi. And I had this crab pasta that makes some fresh noodles, super thin, kind of tagliatelle vibe.
Bitch, don't lie. He's getting that shit from Italy. Don't front, bro. That noodle ain't fresh. You can't tell the fucking difference.
Not every Italian restaurant gets it from Italy. Most of them do. And then Charlie had her Rolling Stone event, her Rolling Stone cover shoot release at Max and Helen's, the Nepo diner in Larchmont Village.
I saw a lot of photos from this, and I have to say the combination of those foods with a sexy Gus Van Sant Rolling Stone cover was a modern fusion that I couldn't have I couldn't have dreamed.
Yeah.
If under the influence of drugs.
I do like the idea of a tasteful, beautifully shot, high res, high contrast, black and white portrait of a beautiful woman shot by an amazing photographer, and then Trepas tuna melts flying right by your head, and I love
it's
that.
Kind of
juxtaposition.
It's kind of how we all live, though. In many ways, it's sort of an example of how we all live. But you told me something, and maybe you don't want to talk about it on the record, but Gus. I'm a known Gus. Obviously, the films are not necessarily my favorite, but the photos I love. And we went to his book signing. I got the book signed. He made it out to Chris Black and didn't make Tim's out to Tim, which is funny. But
you fucking cunty little bitch. You had to sneak that in.
You said that Gus, for this event to celebrate this cover, he kind of got dressed up, is what you said. He was wearing an outfit.
Well, he was wearing an outfit. I guess it was him. Who else was that? Greg Araki,
of course.
And then from Twin Peaks. So Kyle MacLachlan, everyone's wearing kind of nicer business casual, but Gus, GVS, he had a it was like a Hollywood kind of black t-shirt tucked into the jeans with some running shoes kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But Carolyn saw it from afar. Unfortunately, it was not the correct exact identification. The shirt said something differently, but she was like, "Why is he wearing a Solid Core t-shirt right now?" From afar, it looked like the Solid Core logo, but I think in looking back on the Flickr page, it said something different. I don't remember. Probably a lens manufacturer or
no. He was probably wearing the Panavision. No, of course, but
something along the lines of it. You want to see a faded Panavision black t-shirt that's been washed 8,000 times.
I was really hoping
black Levi's
that his old ass, who has to wear Hoka's all the time, was like, I've been getting into Legree. I don't know. Solid Core is just really for me. They're super nice. It's like dark in there. All the women are really, really cool when I go. That was a dream of mine to see Gus Van Sant on the Reformer, the Mega Reformer.
I actually don't know what Solid Core is. I didn't know that it involves Legree.
It's gnarly. It's one of the hardest workouts I've ever done. It's fucked.
What do they add to the Mega Reformer?
I don't think they're adding much. I think it's more just like the actual programming is just super, super hard.
All right.
It's this. It's a classic. Like Alex is there. She barely breaks a sweat. I'm fucking shaking. They have to bring a stick over to me. And so you can balance.
The smelling salts.
It's literally like, "Sir, are you okay?" type shit. The first couple,
you got a wood spoon in your teeth so you don't pass out.
I've only done it a couple times, but it's very, very hard. It's a really, really, really difficult workout.
I just did a Mega Reformer yesterday, and I was the same exact thing. Just anytime you're upside down, you just see the sweat just dripping off down your whole body onto the thing. But there's in the class yesterday, there's this person that's always in the class. Mysterious, doesn't talk to anyone, blonde, kind of Russian, attractive-ish. But every time I see her, she's wearing it's a different kind of workout clothing. Like, it's the same brand. It's like a fake brand I've never heard of, but it all features, it's like leggings and like a top, but the leggings are all cargo shorts.
I have seen this.
So I think she appears to be like sponsored by a cargo Lycra.
I have seen
brand.
Something like this in my fitness journey as well. I wouldn't say I've seen it. I've seen one person wear the same pair multiple times, but I didn't know they had flavors like that, I guess is what I'm saying. I didn't know they were mass produced. It felt like something someone made themselves, Yeah,
I mean, it's very similar to there are worlds out there that I don't know exist in terms of like Zach Bryan having the number one song, or like some random, whatever artist you've never heard of that's at the number one charts. Like there's fashion realms out there that you are not privy to, but me living in the Burbank, Glendale area, I'm able to see things coming off the dock that other Americans don't have access to.
Coming off the dock. I think that is...
I mean, I see a lot of fake Sporty and Rich out there.
Yeah, defunnely. Well, this is actually... Yesterday when we were doing this American Taste panel, this like sort of the... functionality thing came up as like a sort of a hallmark of American style. And I was like, yeah, I think that's the problem. And that's why guys are wearing stretchy pants to the office, because it's like better to walk in, I guess, or whatever. You know what I mean? But now...
Not better, easier.
Cargo leggings, that feels like when are you ever putting anything in that pocket? Do you think she's ever cracked a pocket on the cargo leggings?
I'd like to believe that the cargo pockets are strictly ornamental. They are not functioning. This could be discussed on the How to Spend It Financial Times panel yesterday, but the functionality is not there at all. It's the illusion of functionality that us Americans are buying. No one's actually putting the Roto hammer saw in their Carhartt work in progress.
No, of course not. But
they're
I think
using it to sneak in a Diet Dr. Pepper into the fucking Marvel, into the fucking Masters of the Universe screening at 11:45.
Why do you wear cargo pants? Oh, I can fit 2 Diet Dr. Peppers in each pocket. So I got 4. Movie's 3 hours. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I can knock them all out.
6 inches of jersey Jersey Mike down each leg gusset.
It's like on Kids stealing a 40-ounce, but it's just Jersey Mike's with the cargos tucked into the sock.
If you arrest me, I will piss myself.
Oh wow, I'm glad you're back in the swing of things, big dog.
Yeah, I'm swinging. We were talking. Okay, have you heard? Let's do some music. Somber has a new song that he teased out, and people are upset with it. I guess people are upset. Number one, that he's not getting any flack for looking like Ariana Grande. And Ariana Grande is just in terms of BMI, but he has the song called "I Like You, But My Body Isn't Ready." And what do you think that means exactly? And what's the goal of that song?
I maintain this. I think Somber could be a virgin. I know that seems crazy for a young, good-looking pop star, but I feel like
is he giving virginity rocks?
Well, I'm saying that his yes, but I'm saying that his appeal is more
for those who aren't ready.
It's a little more arm candy vibe than it is I'm getting plowed vibe. If you want to walk around with role model, it's not because you're so attracted to him. It's because he'll look good next to you and his outfit matches yours. Is kind of what I'm getting at.
Got it. Okay. So it's a beautiful Chihuahua on Paris Hilton's lap. It's not the
no, like Somber is
the German Shepherd that knows how to save a child from a building. There's no this he has no function in the bedroom. Just pretty looking.
Somber is not exuding sexuality at all. There's no heat coming off Somber's pin thin frame, I'll say. Whereas
off of his loins.
Whereas someone like role model, I see
we'll call it loin. He only has one loin.
He's singing and the shirt comes up a little bit. I'm chubbed up. It's different. The Somber's got his whole belly out and no one's even looking. I mean, if you're a 14-year-old girl, it's not sexual. That's the thing. It's like the idea of him is what you like. It's not even. I just think he's.
Like you don't actually want to have sex with him. You just want to be near him and then kind of scream and then like take a photo and show your friends once you get home.
Yeah, because if he talks, it's going to be worse. You know what I mean? So it's like the best possible scenario is a
selfie at a mall is first base with him.
Selfie on Melrose is number one. That's the kind of that's the first base and home run of the whole project, I would say.
Okay. So you don't think that, well, I mean, whenever my conspiratorial brain, whenever there's these people who seem to be sort of upstreamed by the major labels where like, oh, like you're no longer like, you're not like Geese who just blew up, like you're sort of crafted in a lab a little bit. It makes you wonder if this is a decision or if this is just something like he already had the song, in his little lyric book from high school and now he's going to roll it out. Or is this something saying like, we need to, have a song that's giving virgin vibes or like we don't have to fuck?
Unfortunately, I think he's the real deal in a way that I don't like to admit. Like, I think he can actually write a smash, no problem, and that's why that's why it got so big so quickly, is because the songs are hits.
Yeah. I'm not debating that. I think he has the ability, but do you think that like powers that be are like trying to, just point him in the direction, because it has a little like, as young people are becoming more and more asexual. It has the Liz Lemon vibe. There's an episode of 30 Rock where she has a crush on Steve Martin, who's on like house arrest, and he's saying like, "Oh, we can't do anything. Like I have a weird phobia. I can't have sex, and all we're gonna do is like sit on the couch and watch TV and eat ice cream." And she's like turned on by that. Is Somber playing into those female fans or male fans who are just like, sex is scary. I just want to look at you and look at pretty guy.
The problem is, I think that Somber's hit that point pretty early in his career where he can literally shit out anything and those people are going to want it and like it. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that his lyrical content is juvenile enough where I just don't think it matters. I wish it was more calculated than that, but I literally think at this point they're like, hey, you got this far on your instincts, like, bro, if you want to talk about being a virgin, do it. Mm-hmm. Whatever you got. Because is this the song?
You got the touch, kid.
I haven't listened to it yet, but is it like a video of him singing to the camera? Is that how it's not like you can't listen to it on iTunes?
Yeah, it's like it's like him and no, it's like a little snippet on social media.
Is it?
It's not released yet.
Did you listen to it? Is it good?
Haven't made it to verse 3. I mean, it's literally just him like beating his chest, like cry, screaming.
Oh, it's like dashboard mode. There's no backing. There's no band. There's no.
It's just him and it's like him like self-shot on a phone in his hotel room, but he's singing I like you, but my body isn't ready. But, with the conviction of like the Goo Goo Dolls anthem. And then, he looks like he's about to sort of double over in tears and convulsions because he likes you so much, but is not ready to cross that line.
I don't even, it's so stupid. It's honestly an insane thing. Like now that you're describing it in that way, that's so clear. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, come on, man. What do you even mean by that?
Well, I think it is pandering. It's sort of like uncharted territory in the world of heartthrob content creators.
That's true. Actually.
You know what I mean? Where he saw an opening and he said, I'm okay with Virgin Money buys my Birkin bag just the same way that fucking money buys. Like,
yeah,
this is a great route. It's low hanging fruit. There's 100 geese out there. I'm gonna pick the slowest one, and my bald eagle ass is gonna take them home and eat them.
I need to watch the video of him scream crying to camera. That sounds like good stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, at the very end, I hate to spoil it, but he falls back on his hotel room bed because his body can't really, it's unable to stand on its own anymore because of the virginity coursing through his thick veins.
I can't, bro. I can't with this fucking guy. I mean, I between this.
Did you watch it?
No, fuck no. I'm not going to watch it. Between this and Benson Boone trying to make Alex Earl his beard, it's been a tough week for the fake Harry Styles. It's been a tough week. Like Harry's performing with an orchestra, playing some of his classic songs. And then we got Benson Boone leaving a restaurant with Alex Earl. They're 6 feet from each other,
Okay, what do you think it means that people seem to be more interested in Benson Boone and Alex Earl going to dinner than Harry Styles playing night after night of sold out arena shows?
Well, once you're playing sold out arena shows, your job is done. There ain't nothing to say about it. Kinda. You know what I mean? It's not exciting anymore. Like the ticket gate and the sellout and Ticketmaster shit, that was the fun of that. Now fans are just going to see what they paid for. And he's, if you like him, it's delivering. If you don't, you think it's bad.
But I guess like he's on tour and Rosalia is on tour. He's, 10 times bigger than Rosalia, yet because she's doing the confessionals and she's doing the this and the that, it's popping up in the zeitgeist more so than him. I feel like he's just like a Pink concert.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. I think that Rosalia played New York City and Maggie Rogers outed some guy on stage that got press. Marcelo Hernandez went up there. Nobody was talking about it. Not that he's not. I mean, he's fucking funny, but I'm just saying to you that I think that's the other thing I have to give Harry credit for.
Regardless of the example, I feel like people are, like I'm seeing more like paparazzi photos of her on the street than him.
No, you're looking in the wrong places, bro. You're looking in the wrong places.
Well, I'm not looking anywhere. That's just what my algo friend, my little elf that lives in my computer is showing me, and it's not
Jason's
like one
Keebler.
is more. But it's like my feed is Rosalia gay, and your feed is Harry Styles gay.
What I'm saying to you is that I see paparazzi pictures of Harry Styles every single day.
Pause.
I also think that as we've discredited,
you gotta start looking at chicks.
Well, Harry Styles is the only pop star in recent memory that hasn't done some sort of trick where he brings up his celebrity friends to do a shtick, which is interesting. That didn't make it.
No shtick, no pick.
Rosalia is the biggest psyop. I cannot believe that people pretend to like Rosalia. White people. Everybody else, of course.
Fiv important.
I appreciate the show, and the choreography is sick with all the hands. I've seen a couple clips. It's very cool. But like,
I'm sensing some sarcasm in your voice, Chris.
No, I really like that. I really think it's cool. I think she's really cool. I just think it's a lie if you listen to that music at your house.
Well, I like watching her because she's hot. You like the hand choreo, which is cool. Whatever.
I don't even think she's sexy. I don't think she's hot.
Okay, somber.
Well, also she's gay, bro. She don't want your shit.
No, she's B. That's how they call bi over there.
Oh, you aren't up on that yet? Oh, okay. That's just. I mean, that's some new slang. If you want to take that down in your moleskin for later.
She B. Axe Jeremy. She B.
Good point. Good point.
All I got to do is put on 60 pounds of muscle and lose 2 feet in height, and I'm in a strike zone.
I will say, when I saw her at the gym, I got it.
Sure, but also she's an amazing singer, and she seems like a fun person and is a cool, sexy chica. You know, she's like Claro with more seasoning.
Yeah, no, I get all of that. I just think I think it's crazy. I truly think it's crazy that white people in America love music that is not made for them, and they can't really understand it. Whether it's Rosalia or K-pop. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, what is it that you...
Or Bjork. Bjork is a prime example. She ain't even saying English.
Like, what is it that you like? I mean, I guess this goes back to lyrics.
Sorry, she ain't saying human words.
Lyrics, yeah, she's speaking robot. I guess I just think it's interesting that, like, that's what is really popular now. Maybe it speaks to the diversity of America, you know, but I know plenty of white boys that are listening to K-pop, and it's like, dude, you can't. But I guess we also know plenty of adult white boys listening to Olivia Rodrigo, and that's also its own problem.
Yeah, but I mean, I blame the internet for that. I think, you know, Japanese people have been coveting, you know, whatever, American rock and roll since the 60s, and, you know, other countries have been enjoying music from other countries.
Of course. I just think that it...
But you're saying but now that it's happening in America?
Yeah,
I think that the difference?
I think it's different, but I also think it's like people are making it their personality. It's not just like, oh, I fuck with this.
Right.
It's like it's like a bigger thing because it helps you identify as like seemingly more interesting, I think.
Okay.
Like being like, oh, I really like Sabrina Carpenter is like, oh, that's cool. But if I really, really like Rosalia, that means I'm spicy, and I get it. And you don't.
Or it could also just mean that that's what you prefer more, and one is not better or worse, and one's not signaling something more. You might like...
Oh, totally.
You know, you might like a tostada with chicharron more than you like whatever, you know, Zara Larson food, you know, sardines on toast with some Schmorkenbjorn.
In fact, in this case, Jason, I like tostadas more than Zara Larson food. So that's it. No, of course. I mean, I agree. There's real.
But I know what you mean about the identity, because when you have like a straight white American person who makes Rosalia their identity, you got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you have a straight, your 35-year-old homie who's really into, you know, Blackpink or whatever, then yeah, let's keep an eye on them.
Yeah, you got to just keep an eye on them. That's all I'm saying. And look, I'm sure there's examples of this that I am deeply guilty of too. So it's not, you know, none of this is out of the question.
Or if you want to interview Olivia Rodrigo about boys she has crushes on when you're 35 or 45,
I mean,
let's keep two eyes on you.
That shit, I don't know, man. I can't even begin to get into that stuff. But that is the world that we live in. I mean, poptimism and fucking dissecting. But I feel like the Olivia Rodrigo thing, I feel like there's so much blowback, but it's obviously the numbers are crazy. You know what I mean? It's like breaking records. So I guess none of that actually matters.
So who should be interviewing? I mean, I guess, is it weird that it seems like more men are interviewing Olivia Rodrigo than women?
Well, Jason, that's something called the patriarchy, and men have more power in the media space, and that's something we need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
But I sent you that tweet earlier that, like, it's depressing that now if you got an album to promote, you got to go eat chicken with a bald guy or eat chicken with a British chick, which is fucking hilarious. But it's also like, I would rather see anyone talk to Sean Evans or Amelia than talk to Anthony Fantano or whatever. That's the bottom of the bottom.
So I guess if we remove chicken from the equation altogether, Sean Evans at Hot Ones, when he's talking to the hottest woman on planet Earth, zero weird ick, zero creepy vibes, zero hover hands.
Actually, I haven't watched it.
This goes back to you talking whatever last week about how don't forget he's a stick man. Don't forget he's been pounding booze.
Oh, Big Sean. Yeah, Big Sean. You can get poked on.
So all this to say, he knows how to act around a famous, beautiful woman and not get all sweaty.
That's true.
But then when you hear, I mean, and also somehow Nardwuar doesn't cross that line, even though he looks like a walking sex offender.
Nardwuar's not creepy at all.
He looks like the wanted poster,
and he knows where your mom's buried. Yeah, like he literally knows your childhood address. He has your mom's mail to look through to get questions. You're right. He doesn't come off creepy. It's too nerdy.
There's going to be a great Hulu Nardwuar special after he dies and they find the hard drive. Oh, Lord.
The hard drive's going to be like all the albums the Roots sampled. It's not even going to be. It's not going to be as good as you think it is. I think it's a problem.
Okay.
It's a problem.
I was planning for something a little more in the Neverland Ranch space, but
I know you were, but I just can't. I don't think. But I do.
I was leaning more at David Attenborough.
I think all of these places. I just think it's like. I think it's fine. You got an album to promote. You got to go or you got to promote it. Mm-hmm. That's all good.
Just where's the female Anthony Fantano is what I'm saying.
Well, women aren't nerds. That's this comes up a lot in the fashion world because men take things to this degree where women are like, does this make me look good and do I feel good in it? I'm going to buy it. Men are talking about stitch count and construction and where it was made versus where it was produced. You know what I mean? It's like men take everything to this level that's like, dude, shut up.
That's not how you fold the pocket square.
Literally. It's like women are like, this dress makes you look hot and I like the designer and I'm going to buy it. And that's it.
That shirt makes your titties look bad. Okay, I won't buy it.
Literally.
Combo done.
Whereas a guy is going to ask Olivia Rodrigo the most insane questions about, lyric writing. And a girl would just be like, yeah, this rocks. That guy broke your heart, And it's like, I would rather hear that probably. Like, I would rather hear Olivia Rodrigo on Call Her Daddy than I would on, like, nerd shit.
Would you rather hear Olivia Rodrigo on Jake Shane's podcast or Anthony Fantano's podcast?
Jake Shane. I'm gonna give it to. Speaking of elves, I'm gonna give it to Shane.
And I can't say I don't disagree because you don't get the feeling that Olivia Rodrigo is, has something going on in the back of her head, in her reptile animal brain of like, danger is near.
yeah.
Like I just have a sense that there's a potential threat in the room. I know that my manager's here and several cast and crew are on set and nothing's going to happen, but still
I don't know. I don't really know anything about Anthony Fontan. I don't really know anything about him. I see his face all the time, obviously, and I know that he is very, very, very popular, but I don't know because I was under the impression he was sort of just the new Nardwuar vibe wise.
Yeah, well, his thing is rating music. He's sort of like
yes. He gives a number, a numerical rating.
And people are saying like, are we now that he's interviewing people? Can we trust his his integrity? If he knows that Rodrigo's coming over to the stew in 2 weeks, are we going to give her a light 3? Or are we going to give her a high 8? You know what I mean?
I actually think that a guy like that takes himself so seriously that he would not let an interview compromise his review, which is good and bad.
I agree. I found another somber video, and then we'll move on. His caption for that song: I wrote this song about how every time I want someone, I'm too insecure about my body to do anything about it.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Oh my god! I mean,
look, he
is underweight, I guess.
Yeah, we don't body shame on this pod, and everyone is going through their own special journey. But Big Sam, I think the writing is on the wall. Every time you walk into a room, you got about 17 baddies who are ready, willing, and able to do whatever you want them to do. We need to mentor him. I need to Johnny Drama Somber.
We don't need to mentor him. We need to give him protein, bro. He doesn't need any mentoring.
That's
he needs
part of the program.
That's the whole program. That's what I'm saying. The whole program is eat more and work out a little bit and let's get some shoulders. You know what I mean? Let's get you got the abs down, but where are the quads? Where's the back? Where are the lats?
Also, do we know maybe you'll look better with 20 pounds of fat on you? Not even muscle. But just like
no, don't do that. If he put on 20 pounds, he'd lose the Ferragamo deal. That's the problem. He's got too much riding. He's got too much riding on the bod. That's the thing about the music.
But he's so tall, he could stay sample size Snatchiana and put on true. 20. You know what I mean?
That's actually. I think you're actually right about that. He probably could.
They'll only have to punch out 3 holes on the belt instead of 4 this time.
Mm-hmm. Progress.
Let's move into Drewski. I mentioned a deep conspiracy theory that I don't believe, but is he was spotted at Travis Kelce's semi bachelor.
It was, see, this is the problem. You're framing this wrong. It was a dinner of 4 people.
But the headline I read said he, the bro dinner, the pre-wedding bro dinner. So it's sort of, like I said, a semi-informal. It's giving bachelor vibes.
To be fair, if you're Travis Kelce,
but that is a TMZ headline, so take that with nothing.
If you're Travis Kelce and you're getting married to Taylor Swift, then every dinner you have before that with anyone is a pre-wedding. Do you know what I mean? They're making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yes,
that's what I mean. I think
well, we don't know that for sure, Chris. When the wedding is soon, right?
If you think that Travis Kelce's bachelor party would be him at dinner with 3 dudes in Malibu, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken.
What do you think his bachelor party is going to be? Is he going to be allowed to go to Magic City?
No. It would be more of a dive bar. Maybe we're going hunting, fishing, like a little, I would guess he could do whatever he wants. If he thinks that Taylor will let him, I just don't think she will.
Well, what if she's cool enough to let him have a real actual bachelor party? But maybe, do you think she would control the guest list? Like, you can invite some girls, but not all of them, and I have to know which ones, like based on.
You don't invite girls to a bachelor party, no matter who your wife is.
Well, I don't mean as like friend skis. I don't mean besties. I mean more the girl that Drewski was with at that party. I don't know what her name is, but I searched it on Twitter, and she's a pro, we'll say. In the football space.
This is one of your worst conspiracy theories of all time. 4 people went to dinner together.
My actual conspiracy theory has nothing to do with that. It's more so that I'm worrying that Drewski.
Worrying.
I'm in the process.
I'm perturbed. I am worried.
I'm in the process. I'm considering the possibility that they are going to turn Drewski into a Diddy because he's a lovable person that swims in all the circles. He's at Taylor Swift's wedding. He's at Chief Keef wedding.
So you're saying to me you're saying that you think they're going to send his fat happy ass to go procure women for the fellas?
I think that he is going to be somebody that they're like, all right, well, we got this thing coming up. Maybe we get a little Travis and this little NFL baddie, couple picks in case, somebody decides they don't want to renew the Amazon podcast deal contract, and we got a little.
Oh, you're saying Drewski would be running interference, like they could just throw it on him?
Yeah, they throw it on him. That was just Drewski, whatever. But all you need is the pick of Travis and the girl that he used to DM before Taylor came around, together, at some dinner, and then he will do anything before letting that picture go into Taylor's claws. And now you got him compromised Diddy style, because he would have everyone party, get him fucked up, and film them in those situations. And people were alleging that major labels and things like that were using that as blackmail, Epstein style.
I think you've got to stop taking the edibles. I think this is a.
I'm not, like I said before, I don't believe this. This is just something that I'm wondering.
Just presenting it alone, it shows a view inside of your twisted mind that maybe shouldn't be public. Maybe it shouldn't be public. If you're thinking like this, it's like, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying?
What is who
like
doing?
You're taking you. That's what I'm saying. When your mind goes like this, I'm saying you got to be careful throwing this shit around.
Got it. Oh, because
you know what I mean?
You're saying that they're going to come get me.
Because you're going to get me caught up because I'm associated with you. Like, that's what, like, am I Travis Kelce and you're Drewski, or am I, who knows?
Look, I'm a friend to Jewish people. I'm not worried about myself.
I'm not worried about you either in this instance, but I think Drewski is actually, the fact that Drewski doesn't really have any dirt on his name at this point, I think it means that he is very, very careful with what he does and how he does it, is what I will say.
Yeah, but also everyone, they get comfortable and you start getting away with some stuff and you start seeing how far you can push it,
No, sure, of course. I just don't think
especially when you're a fat guy your whole life, you ain't got no pussy, and now he's getting some certified dime.
Drewski's getting more pussy than every guy at that dinner. No question. Drewski's beating him off with a fucking stick. No question.
Because he's got charisma.
Exactly. He's got Riz, as they say.
As they do say. Okay, I've been watching a little soccer, a little football.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm trying to. I think I'm getting bullish on sports. I think it's going to be big, Chris. I think in the future. Well, I was thinking about this yesterday. That people are talking about the taste economy, and we have to this is like I want to set up an agency where we teach people like us, guys like us, who are not avid sports enthusiasts. Because it's good for the overall career to go out on the golf course and talk about how you lost 1,800 on the Bengals yesterday, and about this draft and this injury. I think knowing about sports will potentially get you further, in the creator world.
Oh, I think that's true, but I've chosen my path.
I know, but I'm saying
I can't.
What I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try to know more about sports. I'm going to force myself to enjoy sports the way that
dude,
jock dudes have to force themselves to geese.
You're leaning in. This is getting too suburban. That's what I fear. If you start inviting me to hang out with you and your neighbors to watch the game,
I would never. I never. Watch
Jason, that's what you think. But this is a slippery slope, because that's the great thing and the worst thing about sports is it brings people together that should never be together, which is a beautiful thing.
It's dangerous. It's a double-edged blade, is what you're saying.
It's a double-edged blade. It's as beautiful as it is dangerous, and it puts you in rooms with people you should never be in the room with.
Sound like a Buck Cherry lyric. I'm over here.
It's just something to think about.
I'm keeping an eye on it. Well, I'm still in the process of, force feeding myself a soccer match.
Well, soccer's not the one, because that doesn't matter.
Well, I've mastered watching a baseball game and a football game and a basketball game. And
You've
soccer
mastered it? I'd like to talk to some real fans, give you a little test. I bet they would maybe say different.
I didn't say I've mastered.
You can plop your dumbass on the couch and order a pizza. I can turn the TV on. Me too.
Yes. I said I've mastered watching it.
I could do that. I've mastered watching it too. Then I guess.
Yes, you have. We have the reps. We have the 10,000 hours. I have watched baseball games probably 10,000 hours of my life.
Oh yeah, me too. Absolutely, me too. Which is funny, because it's after soccer, it's the worst sport.
Potentially yes, potentially no. But I was noticing something. I think that soccer players across all continents, not just certain areas, whatever, but no matter where you're from Canada to Sweden to Africa to China, whatever, I think soccer players have the highest population of black guys with bleached hair.
No question, 100%. That is an astute observation. The thing about soccer is the coolest is that they're the most fit by far. They're in unbelievable shape, and it requires so much skill and endurance. It's unbelievable, but I just can't even begin to watch it or care about it. And I just don't know. I just don't. Even the World Cup, I see people at bars and shit screaming and yelling, but I think in America it's an excuse to drink at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
I think that's really the timing of it all, especially with the Premier League and all that stuff. That is what I always thought appealed to people who are American, because we're not raised to like soccer in the way that other countries are.
But also, I don't find myself ever watching any sports really, unless it's a cultural event like the finals or the Super Bowl or whatever, or it happens to be a really good crazy series and everyone has to watch. Otherwise, I have no interest in it whatsoever. And I know that so many people have true pleasure is derived from this, and I'm trying to tap into some of that regular pleasure just sitting there.
I am jealous of people who can enjoy sports. I'm totally with you on that, because it does seem like such an easy thing to sit back and just and I think that I have PTSD from this Knicks parade still, and the video of that fat woman dumping the trash can out and taking it home with her.
That's an awful video.
It's an unbelievable video, and I saw somebody. So basically, if you haven't seen it, there's a giant woman there's a Knicks colored trash can that they put out in the streets to celebrate the victory. The trash can is overflowingly full. Her big ass picks it up.
Painted orange and blue, ugliest trash can you could imagine.
Her big ass picks it up, dumps all the trash out, and walks away with the trash can to, I guess, add it to her trophy room in Crown Heights, I guess. I don't know.
Going in the middle of the studio apartment. Unhosed.
The thing about that is I saw people saying, of course, this is sports fandom, but the real culprit here is like supreme culture. Like like the way that when the Playboy Cardi Supreme posters, people are like getting out their magnifying glass and a hair dryer and trying to get the wheat paste down to take home to their apartment. It's like, what are we talking about? Like, we going to sell this on eBay in 20 years? Like, I don't. What is it that you want? Like, what is so important about this that you're willing to take a trash can into your house?
And also you're willing to be filmed by 100 people in broad daylight, emptying out a trash can, dumping, nasty shit all over the sidewalk for somebody getting paid minimum wage to clean up. And then you're going to go home and spend a week and a half arguing with people on Facebook Marketplace and, make $75 off it at the end of the day. It's
authentic.
It's been authenticated by the Real team.
I wish it was because of sports fan. I wish it was because she was such a diehard fan, but I feel like it is more of a financial play, and I think it will pan out the way that you're saying. Whereas maybe the investment doesn't return.
I'd like to see the sort of, not the year to date, but the week to date, since it's only a week old, just like what the value, because I know that somebody somewhere posted that on Facebook Marketplace and it was like, here's one of the trash cans, $1,500. And everyone's like, oh shit, these are going for $1,500. And then everyone goes out and is dumping trash out all over the city. Doesn't necessarily mean that anyone's buying these used trash cans for $1,500.
No, and we can't. There's already enough trash on the streets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's not. You don't need to dumping it out like that. We still haven't recovered from this parade. Like, we still have not recovered. Like, there's still gates out.
You're still traumatized, and I feel like you need to escape from New York a little bit, maybe.
Oh, don't worry. There's always an escape on the horizon, at least. But yeah, I'm still reeling. I'm still reeling from it. I have to go out and about today, but at least it's nice enough outside where you can sort of overlook it. It's that kind of shit in the winter is much, much worse. But when it mixes with the snow,
Oh yeah, because the garbage system in New York is you just put the bags on the sidewalk and then the rats kind of work their way in there and get the train going. Well, speaking of travel, I saw a stat. I wanted to run it by you, get some intel and maybe some insights as a local. Top 5 U.S. cities ranked by OnlyFans spending. Number 5, Las Vegas. Number 4, Miami. Number 3, Denver. Number 2, Seattle. Number 1, Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, hell yeah. We done it again, baby.
What is it about the ATLians that you think makes them want to patronize OnlyFans more than anywhere else in the country? I like to think they respect strippers over there.
That's I do.
Sex workers. It's a part of the economy in the community.
I think that Miami, you're just supporting your brothers and sisters in the industry.
Your neighbors.
Seattle is like, I work at Microsoft and I'm a nerd.
Seattle is, if I don't do OnlyFans, I'm going to kill my family.
I think that you're saying this is people spending money.
This is spending.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. This is spending.
Then Atlanta, 100%. It's strip club. It's like, oh, it's like a strip club, but I get a little more. And I get to keep it. I think that does feel like.
No, I think you get a little less, and you get to keep it. You don't get to touch it, but you get to keep it.
Good, maybe. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Depending on how much you're spending, but that's a very interesting stat, and I'm surprised.
I thought so.
I thought it would honestly. I thought maybe San Francisco. I thought like a place where people are really flush with cash and aren't necessarily known for getting chicks would be number 1. And that's what I think when I think of San Francisco. That's what I think of.
Not necessarily known for getting chicks.
I mean, think about it.
No, it's true.
Show me the lie.
You right. I guess R.I.P. Tay Keith.
That's sad, man.
Very sad. Very sad.
That's sad. I mean, he's 29. Apparently, people owed him a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he produced "Sicko Mode," which is one of the biggest stream songs, just period, in the history of the world across genres and time. He should have been flush for that.
Never have to work again. Really, if you play your cards right, if you produce Sicko Mode and you really get published on that, you should never have to work.
And it's a shame because some of our goats are the ones who are potentially being called out, like Drake, your goat, and Sexy Red, mine.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like
it's hard. It's getting harder and harder for me to get it, Sexy.
I feel like Drake. I just feel like Drake. He's never had charges like this.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like no one's ever accused Drake of not paying, so it feels strange. But who knows?
We can always blame everything on Travis Scott.
Always, he's the culprit of everything bad.
That's how I like to. Is it bad? It's him.
Everything bad.
I agree.
Fuck. R.I.P. Take Keith. All right, let's go. HowLongGone.com is the website. We're back next week with more podcasts. Don't you worry. Thank you guys for all of your support on our Bicester Village trip. We had a blast, and I'm really happy with the way our little video turned out. I thought it was funny.
It was a tidy piece of content, wasn't it?
It was. It really was. But yeah, thank you guys for that, and we'll be back soon with more Get Down or Lay Down.
Yeah, and if you live in Boyle Heights, I don't know, put on a mask or something.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive.